The woes of Windhoek street vending women continue to be compounded after just last week, 77 of them were rounded up by the police and held at Wanaheda police station. The markets were closed by police officers and this red tape was placed at the stalls where the women usually sell their fruit and vegetables. The women have been lamenting the loss of their livelihood for weeks, but it appears that their pleas fall on deaf ears. It's a Wrap spoke to some of the women who'd been arrested.
I've been selling here almost now is 6 years. So yesterday the police came here and they even catch us. Let's go to the police station. And where they keep us, we're not feeling good because they took us here from 12 o'clock until 5:30. It was about 6 almost. Then we're not feeling good. It was bad, no food, no drinks, we're just sitting.
Ongela pali monayo shit. Po 12 fekero hapo. Opo po 12 hapo pata ngaturani for mata metu nu nyanga $10. I'm sitting this side. Oh, then don't tumba kombingai. Opo no kwani ma fimbo paka mneke besadea. Police. Atenda makucha ai. Meme, wa yo to tondokele shika kufini ma yetu yani mokabesa mweko anaenda. Atu mwana kuchaya, ai metandiko, meme londa, pelo mgwadi kandili ngapi. Ai wako tutufila nyongendo pasonjala. Ai londa tueni kwa naenda. Opo, atu londo, utoayasho. Stoya hapo, atu kifako, pamo lumamo. Molumamo pamo hola ilipo. Tuluma mpa milongo dili heali. Munawa kwa tave nuno na tanya mifa, ta kwenoka, munawa kwa tuwa mwavane tavele, amengasha monda amwe ivelo ngela. Ndikwa pekeshikisha na nkono ndo take joma nina amo ndilimo nenjilimo nai opo atukala nomo otamona ona mbaina tukajemo sita tuli so tasenota apine ko kanju kwajo waiko tukako kanju oko ndo tumuju esinganga na tocho tinye ngatoya koda kuchememe kalenga ntumba hapo.
How can they stop people to sell if you did not offer that person something and say, here's your food, here's your money for what, stay at home, this is a serious matter, nothing. You just lock somebody in the house like that to stay hungry, so that he can die of hunger, which is not good. That's why I want to tell the elders which are in front there to think about it. God is not stupid. God is not stupid to make rich and poor. He make us different because if he could make all of us rich, who could see who? He's not stupid when he makes some, their living is to selling, some their living is working, and some like that, different people. He's not stupid.
The police, they were like coming there and there were a lot of people here, even myself I was there. Then when they came with that big bus, we were trying to run now. When I was trying to run, then there's one Damara policeman, he came and catch me here. Come, put your things down. Come, let's go and so that we took you to the police station. But he wanted to beat me. When I put my grate down, I wanted to go take something. I left my tomato again there and my osteng. Then he said, what are you doing? So you want to go there again, huh? Don't go there, let's go. They were like forcing. Oh, here there are a lot, the whole car. They were just out, running. Some they went that side, some this side.
And was it?
Yeah, but some people, they were running. They didn't chase them. If they see one person, it's the one they will chase only.
We are full Namibians and we are in our country, but we don't feel like Namibia's independence. We feel like we are nothing. Because if we were something, they could not come and load a lot of people like that. They say 1 meter. Okay, 1 meter. They find the people in the street, they were selling. They are selling to get money, to get bread, to put bread on the table. Because especially all these people who are selling, most of them, they are mothers. And no mother shall see a kid suffer. I can stay hungry, but I cannot see my kid to sleep with hungry, which is not fair. It makes a woman being's heart to bleed, which is bad. Secondly, we are in our country. Why is the police and the people who are the elders of the country not controlling why is the Namibians too much in the street? Especially here at Stop and Shop. Why are they too much outside? Because we were having a lot of buildings, you see? The buildings, they were too much. But who occupied that buildings? It's the foreigners. and the Namibians, they are outside.
Yeah, it makes us feel bad because it's where we are getting food, it's where we are getting bread to give our parents and even our families, you see, our siblings. We are struggling here to get bread. If you are not coming here, we sit at home. What are we going to eat? Nothing, you see.
That rent which they are fighting to pay the rent, we Namibians, we can also pay that rent. Then we are inside, we are normal street vending. It can also minus a number plus for street vendors to be not too much in the street. We want those buildings which they took away from us away. We want to enter our buildings and sit there and selling. And what is happening, what I want to tell the Namibians is that we are sleeping and the foreigners are seeing us stupid. That's why our economic don't have money anymore. They are busy stealing our money from our own country and we don't see it. We don't have money. They are even the foreigners they want to call the police and say, come, these people who are selling fruits and veg, they are too much outside. Come and harass them. Then they come and harass their fellow Namibians and leave the Zimbabweans. Instead of telling that person that I'm coming to remove you from that building so that they can enter in that building. Now it's time for the foreigners also must start going back to their country. What they have earned is enough. They must go back nicely and go and start a new business. Then us also we can sell our fruits and veg because they are selling same products like us.
Yeah, we were kept in Wanaheda Hall, and the place, it was even small for 77 people. While they said we must stay 1 meter, but where we were kept, we just sit like the way we are here. There's no 1 meter. Some people, they were just standing, some they were sitting on the floor, some on, you see, sitting on tables, and some they were just, there was some few chairs there, you see. The condition, we were not feeling well because they kept us there, there's no food, we just sit. You see, they were just locking us there, no movement. You cannot even come away, like at the road to check, go back, sit there, how the police were treating us. Don't go out. They were just taking our name and write it down. It makes me feel bad. It was not good.
Tele lenye sipe mfane na. Hai, katuwate na shita tere. Tate ya nete tukumekucha. Tele lenye sipe mfane na. So tale ke tukafero ko to kulandifa. Katunapa tu hupili. Otala tu firo ngenda tulandifa ikesa va to ponzi. Sasa kuneka va veri monyeke mestola votalandifa na veri mama container. Kengele avena sava transfer ko $10 ndo shari hatukuchwa hawi tolandifa. So tuli ponzi.
All this shop you can see here, as we don't have a space to sit. See, there are a lot of foreigners, they are selling, but they don't care about them. As Namibian, we are just here suffering. We don't have any place to sell.
The plight of the women selling fruit and vegetables on our streets has come to the fore, with lockdown regulations not only illustrating government's inability to provide for its citizens, but also the lack of respect for their livelihoods, as some shops are allowed to open whilst they have to rely on the grace of God to survive. 77 street vendors were detained at Wanaheda police station last week. It's a Rap spoke to some of them.
I'm feeling so bad because of I have been arrested. We are trying to sell to provide our kids with food, but the police, they come to arrest us. But they let foreigners to sell while we are sitting dying of hunger in the house. They must at least give us time of starting selling and the time of stopping selling. That we will feel better. We are just dying of hunger. Our kids have no place to eat at home, and they are sending us home back. What will we eat? Where will we get money to buy food? I feel so bad. I'm not against the law, but I feel very bad because I'm dying of hunger and my kids are dying of hunger.
Ndalo okupula kucha okolona no shikenana. Okolona vene mwana mbio taeta mokolele. Shasha memwe no land fimo streeta. Nde oshimasha land fe duru land fo shimasha ngota sheterengo dola monjato. Mali tashi duru shikelela kokolona ngengo nkalo ilongi fongo o utopumbo kulongi kana veshe. Amele ngoka maska ka somange te yondi turoka maska ondi no ka sanitizer ka ngo akaya futi ngo kulanda mostola opo ndie mo street and kala ndifendi wani filo ludalo la ngolo ndini mala shatu to mo street atu ala ndife manga efole na Zimbabwe na China omuno nchine ke ne tungo talent ngife kanu o makonde ina oli mongulo wae a Zimbabwe na natangesha Namibia ka mala moshilongo mwana batastaragele moshilongo ta tulifo shilongo puwa na obwina halela mo street manga muna Zimbabwe abaja kilongo yabo bakufa kwashike ndalugo lwepo le vendi mala shatu tondoka manga afole na tadilandifa shimashuka penyo shongao
itiudigu o polisi yetu ya Namibia aitutuku yetu faya ko station ohela ndaturwa kucha afigo na nemwa za mekodo madatopa mushe nhemwa baba ko shono kwa muzike mebashu se mebasho moto no kuza shashi safigona katuno magumbo katunironga nino kuya mubashu basho ulichi unombiriha magumbo makoma kageno biriha ka yakwete no kaya ni magumbo makoma shashi wenu peisile po hape nironga se katunacha na tukwaselela nditho turandise posto pension pa shashi se itafura eto irike nguno itafura che chirimea one meter no mea wege lipo gokwikosha kenyana no kukosha customer we imari wambia muta akutiwa opolisa itaiga njo corona ongashingayo moshopuleta ochimano ange ngole chiganja moshopuleta ndachika andichipeo chenja chino corona aikwatanje ochafike chopoje the same kandete punepuko ka inspector tetula kuchoto atwaza mekodo madatopa ochiri ngono ntako eriko komesha wachiwana kesho ngono kwetu visa nai
manga ngenga tulandi famo streeta ndo ngandiche ngashipeve ngai popi kwa Africa malo apolisi otende po mali na alo kudasha ipopi otende pa fa haika kitatatange ushikite apikine pamwe nami apikine kucha eshi ujua ngo undudite shashi kuye ngengo kwa pama ndiduru kupopsa na iya pengo chance andipopsa ushikite kupikina kwa amesha ipopi pefe no Africa teive ngo tafege tulimita she ava tulipedu pevo tatureke pedu opu malo shilongo veta kuchana vinyenge malo hatu tata masopa kucha go home malie oreno kuya kumbo na sonjala mumbo ikalila moshike o 750 ni mona posh o 750 amefe pipini mono 750 mongala manyanga amandi kwa feluno na ta iko skola veli batatu o talo kulombula na ke pangelolo no shiba so tala shafika mama mu president mwene o tale tunyamukula kucha nayo kwa yakola dionga shiete yakonga tahala ndeta popi kucha chena tuye mombo no te tupere moshike chita tudrugu silonjala mumbo ame kujanena kujongelesha tata fio motangenge mo stop shop.
I used to struggle on myself. I don't have any job to provide some money or food. I just struggle to sell in the street, and they don't want to tell us to let us sell in the street is what they are telling us, but they are letting some foreigners to sell in this country while us we are dying of hunger. About jail, we are not criminals. We are mother fighting for our kids. Why must they arrest us? What have we done? It is better to tell us, can we be prostituted or what? What can we do now? We want them to answer us what we can do to get money to buy our own food. Can we be prostitutes or what? Can we become criminals? Is what they want from us or what?
Thousands of Namibian lives screeched to a grinding halt because their livelihoods have been negatively impacted by lockdown regulations. Many have not received the $750 Namibian grant from government and are yet to receive food parcels to help them get by. A caring citizen took it upon herself to purchase food parcels and soup bones for some of the affected vendors. Mary David and Deshi Eduardo took the It's a Wrap crew to some of those facing starvation because they cannot ply their trade. Tateshi Kufeni sent his wife and family to Avambaland to try and mitigate the suffering they were experiencing as a result of their not being able to sell goods during the lockdown period. I asked him how the lockdown has affected him and his children's education.
Oh, it affects us a lot because we didn't sell anything. Sometimes we used to get selling in business like we see we are making fat cakes just to survive. No job, nothing have changed to say, just getting our life down. No. Just my small boy have got 750. Me, I didn't yet. It's still on the waiting list. It's like, I can't say because our committees, they write our names, they said we're gonna get food later, but still now it's like the corona, it's not going to end up and nothing have changed to come to us. The government, it's not yet, even, it's just help us with free water, but no food. Other countries, they say they've given 3,000, whatever, it's like that, but only 750, you can't manage it for the whole or 2 months. Yeah, it's like that. It's like now they're saying the children must school through internet and whatever, it's like that. I can't afford it. That's why I send them to the north. Yeah, it's like that.
With a generous donation by Namibian women, Itzarap was able to meet some of the people affected by the lockdown regulations and handed out food parcels with street vendors who can no longer ply their trade, but have made it their mission to help those in need during this time. Deshi lives here with her family, and their lives have also been devastated by lockdown restrictions.
Diname mange aniko shidu sokwali atukupumo business pefi atula ntifali kwali ngo atula ntifamoka ngoma ketomo pefi atula ntifamwali pefi atukupu nuju mu atukupu kwali ya tumo no mosali and what o shiri okolona tetelu ju shiri noni ya aliko skola beleke mumbo skola kwene yetu ninga kuchana tukale atiko internet atu ngine tetu tuminene tetu ngine tetu tuminene ilongwa kefona o ileninga but mbuli kuna sha data toiko ke fikwa mona tolongo po tashua nene to sending ngoma answer shika tuhupunga shilongo munonjala shili kamuna shambeli kulya pala tupo 750 vamwe vapewa vamwe natupewa nedina lokola kolono tu diteko shili shima shango vanu shili na shakatu nange atutambula kweke shatulongula kwa president.
Maria's sister was recently discharged from a hospital following a bout with hepatitis E. She lives here with her sisters, and they too have been hard done by lockdown regulations.
Corona really changed our life. We usually used to sell at Havana 4-way, but now we are no longer selling because when we are selling there, the police are chasing us away. And really that affected our lives.
So how have you survived this time during lockdown?
It was really difficult to survive without working there. At least the one that you're selling there, you get small, then you get for yourself something to eat. That's really going to end so bad, like coming to school, this e-learning. Like for me, I don't have a smartphone and I don't have even money to buy data to connect for my kids to use for the data to get things for the school. Since I even don't have a smartphone, and for the 750, some of us did not receive it. It really not nice. It's not making us happy, but at least we'd like the government also to see out for us, to do something for us also. We need help. For example, like in this condition, like for my sister here, she was in the hospital admitted for 3 weeks for hepatitis A. With this lockdown, we don't have money, and soon later we'll end up eating in the dustbins to get food for ourselves.
Cecilia's education is in dire straits following the closure of schools, and she expressed her gratitude for the food parcel.
Like there's a lot of difference in terms of my school and the way I'm living now. Like usually long time, we usually used to eat proper food, and now we are not eating the way we used to be because our parents are no longer making money. They are just at home. I feel bad because we are doing online stuff and somehow I don't understand some of the things. I prefer like face-to-face teaching. The future, it's somehow affected because things are not that normal anymore. It really means so much to me. I'm very thankful.
We spoke to Regional Commander Joseph Shikongo about this issue.
The first thing that I must make it clear is that the Namibian police, especially in Commerce region where I'm speaking as a regional commander, we don't have any issue with our people. We should remember that we are still on a state of emergency. And a state of emergency is declared in terms of Article 26 of the Constitution by the President of the Republic. And a state of emergency, when it's declared, we are all expected to adhere to that state of emergency. Under state of emergency, we have measures that were put in place. We started with the first stage of the lockdown, where we had the partial lockdown of Commerce and Erongo, which later was extended to the rest of the other regions. Now, the objective of lockdown and the state of emergency in general is just to curb the spread of coronavirus or COVID-19. And those measures were put in place for a good purpose. And I think it's just because of those measures that we are still standing at 16 cases, of which 13 have recovered, and the 3 active cases that are under clinical monitoring. So should we not have those measures in place, I think the picture could have been different today. We have measures that is controlling the passing of our borders, especially with the truck drivers, and that is our main concern now. Truck drivers are coming in, and some of them, of course, they are not adhering to the measures. They are supposed to go to the truck ports, and the truck owner is supposed to take responsibility of their quarantine. But as a result, some of the truck drivers, they come, they park their trucks, and they sneak out, they go to the community. And we are afraid that should we have any local transmission in this country, we are finished. And this is what we are trying to avoid. So what the Namibian police is doing, as you referred in the Commerce region, we are actually implementing those measures that are put in place. And these measures are talking about the prohibition of selling of alcohol in terms of the previous Regulation 11, which is now, of course, on the new amended regulations. Proclamation is Regulation 7. And we are dealing on a daily basis, we are dealing with the sale of alcohol. People are not adhering to that. And then we are talking about the social distances and also gathering of more than 10 people. Namibians are continuing gathering in big numbers, and they are not maintaining the social distance is supposed to be the case. So we are very worried the security cluster. We are very worried as a regional commander. I'm worried when we walk out, then you see people converging in big numbers, doing the same thing traditional they used to do when there was no coronavirus. Go to drive around to Juris Nyerere Street, to Muvapu Street there. You see what's happening. It's chaos. You drive along on Monte Cristo Road, going up to that area called Kambaka area. It's chaos. People are back again, and there are no social distancing. So therefore, people, they feel for their survival, they can just set up anywhere, and they start selling. And that become a problem. So our interest is to make sure that we minimize the gathering of more than 10 people at one place. So that our purpose is just to make sure that they keep a distance wherever they are. If today they wake up and put up something and then we find 1 meter, I don't think the police, the Namibian police or the city police will come and start disturbing them. But we should also remember that selling on a street is a responsibility of the local authority. It is under by law, and most of the people who are selling at different areas in commerce or in Vending or anywhere, those are not designated the open markets, but they've been allowed to do that. But during this time of COVID-19, I think they should just understand we are telling them, people, please go away.
There is no better time to reach out to fellow citizens in these uncertain times. The It's a Wrap crew had the privilege of delivering food parcels and soup bones to street vendors who have not been able to ply their trade since the beginning of lockdown due to the coronavirus outbreak. Check out this week's It's a Wrap Gives Back. And with that, it's a wrap. Thanks for watching and stay woke by following us on our social media pages.